Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
You know, I think that should be our question of the day.
Well, we know where Joseph Patrick Ryan is.
Well, you can win a prize if you can call in with the best guess of where Joseph Patrick Ryan is today. Call in, give us any guess, but the best guess will get, after the show's over, we'll announce the winner.
What are you giving away today, Jake?
I don't know. Jimmy's got something in the prize vault. What you got, Jimmy?
I got tickets to Nights Action Park.
Oh, it's tickets to Nights Action Park again.
That's a pretty good reason to call in. Just say, hey, Joe's, out waxing the car.
He's not.
He's not. No, definitely not waxing the car.
No.
Could he be cleaning something maybe?
No.
Or doing some laundry?
No.
No.
Not doing any of that.
No.
We'll see if we have any guesses, and then we'll reveal where he's at towards the end of the show.
We are going to reveal it?
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
I didn't think anybody really want to hear that, but okay.
No, it's,
wrong.
It's wrong. Well, good morning, sports fans. Welcome to the Cheap Seats on WLCN 96.3 FM. Listen to us on the go. Download that Mixler app. It comes useful during regular sports seasons, as all of our games are on there, all the cheap seats, and many other things. So download the Mixler app. You can also watch us live on YouTube. Go to YouTube, search WLCN 96.3 FM, and you'll find the fine guys.
Just pops
from the
up
cheap
out of
seats.
nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah, we're broadcasting live today from Jake's Furnishings. A nice Saturday morning. Looks like it's going to start to heat up next week. All you pool owners, right now it's taking a hit.
I don't know what you mean. I'm not having a problem at all.
Well, you've got a heated contraption. And
it's pretty nice.
Yeah, well.
It is heated. Very nice.
Good for you.
It was swimming laps last night.
Yeah, not me. It's too chilly. It's got to warm up about 10 degrees.
I'm sitting at 87 in the pool.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we'll just go to your house then until mine warms up.
Everybody can come over. It's always a party.
Well,
plenty to eat and drink.
Perfect. What are we going to talk about today, Jake? I know we have Coach Gilbert, Lincoln Community High School girls softball coach. He's going to come in later on in the show. We'll talk about some girls softball.
Yeah, I think they just finished up their season.
Yep.
Pretty successful, sounds like. And then, the regular baseball team's in, Champaign today?
Yep, in Champaign, regional starting. And I know they just whipped up on Champaign Central the other night. And, so rolling into the regionals and, playing your best best ball, and hopefully they can continue the run.
Yeah, they have some really solid parts of that team. If you listen to the show a couple weeks ago, we had the coach on and kind of going over everything with us. So hopefully they can keep it rolling and go make a splash there in the old playoffs.
Yeah, and it sounds like Featon broke a record on the mound as far as wins. So congratulations to him, and good luck to the Railer baseball squad.
Yeah, he just rolls right along, doesn't he? I think he's only a junior.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, he could demolish that record then if he's got another year.
Well,
let's see what Lloyd sent us. A regional championship today at Spalding Park in Champaign. It's Lincoln versus Champaign Central, and that's a rematch of last year, I do believe, as we talked to Coach a week or two ago. And so they're looking for revenge and looking to keep the game rolling, keep it going.
Yeah, I always like to see Railers keep winning. I think they make sectionals. Sectionals are here.
Sectionals are here, yeah.
So that'd be entertaining, a little home field advantage if we can get there.
Yeah, so regional championship today at 11 o'clock in Champaign at Spalding Park. So if you guys aren't doing anything, it's only about an hour and 20-minute drive. Get on over to Champaign and watch the Lincoln Railers compete for a regional championship.
Yeah, nice stadium. Good place to watch a game.
Okay, that's the show.
And we're done. Thank you, Jim. Thank you for the callers.
We can talk some MLB. Cardinals, you guys were down on them beginning of the year, and boy, look at them. They're right up there, second place in the National League, right behind the Cubs. Let's see what the standings are.
Which is just an awful division. I mean, it has to be considered the worst in baseball.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure they're losers.
You look through the records, and, we're right there. Cubs sitting at 35-22, Cardinals at 32-25. That's about what the average is throughout all three divisions here. You get the Phillies at 36-21, leading the National League East, and then the Dodgers obviously 35-22 in the West, and that's the same record as the Cubs.
Another juggernaut.
So it's not a horrible division, Jake. The National League West is pretty stacked with the Dodgers, Padres, and Giants, and it kind of falls off with the Diamondbacks and Rockies. Rockies are just horrible, 9-48.
They're having a year.
They're mathematically eliminated already.
Is your old buddy, what's his name, Chris Bryant? Is he still on that team?
He's still on the team, but he's
not playing it to the caliber we thought he'd be.
Not the Chris Bryant of the Cubs. So.
No, not the MVP candidate.
No. And you look at the old World Series Cubs team, and Ian Happ's the only one left on the roster.
Yeah.
Chris Bryant goes out to the Rockies, struggling, and then Javi Baez goes to Detroit, struggles at shortstop, but now they moved him to center field.
Playing at the Rockies Stadium there, it used to be Coors, I don't know what it's called now, but it's a tough place to hit.
Oh, is it?
I mean, I don't think I've heard of any guy able to hit when you go that place.
That's a hitter's ballpark there.
The launching pad.
Right.
That's unfortunate. He seemed like he had a lot going for him. You don't have any many players still on the MLB rosters from that team anymore.
You guys have Contreras.
We're almost 10 years later.
9 back 2016. So man, time flies.
Yeah, 9's close to 10, isn't it, Jim? I'm pretty sure.
It's only 9. It's close to 10, but it's only 9. But Rizzo, I don't even know if he's playing right now. He was with the Yankees. I'm not really sure what his situation is, but
I don't know what Rizzo's doing. He was with the Yankees, but Goldschmidt seems to have kind of made his way over to that team and displaced him. So they got Goldschmidt batting leadoff.
Really?
Yeah, which is interesting. But I mean, he's not needed to be their big pop on that team. That's for sure. They got plenty of thunder there.
So yeah, I mean, you look at the Cardinals, and who's standing out for the Cardinals. I know Donovan is probably one of the top. He's kind of keeping you guys up there, and he's raking.
Yeah, Donovan's having a fantastic year. Herrera. You can kind of go up and down the list, to be honest. They're all kind of contributing in big ways in different games. They're not all hitting to the top of their ability, I don't believe. Contreras is spotty right now. He hasn't gotten hot, but you got to think he's going to come around. He has played a very good first base. Honestly, very surprised by that. First base isn't easy for... a lot of people say, oh, you can stick anybody at first base. You cannot. And that's the reason the Cardinals beat the Texas in the World Series a few years back, was because their first baseman could make a play, and all of a sudden the Cardinals had a couple big innings. And that happened in 2 different games. We got a caller.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hey, I'm heading over to the game. Should be a good one.
All right, Bobby V heading over to Champaign to cheer on the Railers. You got some interest in there over there, right? You got a family member who just broke a record, I do believe.
Well, he's tied.
Oh, tied.
19.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tied at 19.
And he's only a junior, so.
All right.
He, mom and dad had 10 great-grandchildren. He's the only one my dad got to see, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's going to be exciting. The team has kind of made a turn. Bats are hot. They got 2 good pitchers that can both throw in this game, Parker and Carson, so we got a shot.
Got a shot. That's good. And this is kind of a revenge game. I do believe they played them last year in the regionals too, and barely lost to Champaign Central.
Yeah, and I think they might have beat us 15-0 earlier in the year.
Oh, okay.
But I could be wrong. But yeah.
Well, this year they really had a turn this year, though, haven't they, Bobby? They went from being kind of cooler with the bats. Now all of a sudden they're hot as can be.
Yeah, they've hit their stride. Mostly a senior lineup. Might be from that starting lineup, there might be 3 juniors coming back. And you got Vlahovic, the young left-hand sophomore. He looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys were talking about Goldschmidt. I didn't realize it, but I think he's like, what's that one stat, GPS? That's a combination of your slugging percentage and your batting average.
Sure.
I think he's like 60th all time. So he ain't bad in the leadoff spot.
No, he'd have to be up there, and he makes a lot of contacts. So,
he's an old man. He's 37 years old, but I'm still playing shortstop at 76 and 75 and over. So,
yeah,
you can still get it done.
75 and over.
You can catch us every Tuesday morning at 8:30 at Spartan Complex, but I doubt if you'll show up.
That's some much-watched TV. Maybe Jimmy will get over there and film that.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they're not broadcasting the games.
Yeah. I am too.
Probably couldn't get any advertising.
I don't know. Ben Gay and all those, they might jump on board. Yeah. Icy Hot.
I'm an assistant manager. Our first meeting was with a firefighter on the AED and the pulmonary, CPR.
Oh, nice.
That's our first meeting.
Yeah. Might need them.
Yeah. And
hopefully not.
Any guesses, Bobby, on where Joe is today?
Joe, I used to work with him, and it's hard telling.
Yeah, we know.
You have good knowledge of the situation, then. Any guess will work.
Yeah, but when it comes down to it, he's pretty much like me. He's a free cowboy. He just, whatever, we just do our own thing.
Joe just does what he wants,
That's right.
Yeah, no commitment, no
commitment at all.
There's a different excuse week in, week out, and today's a doozy.
Yeah. But he's just Joe, man,
Well, yeah, we do. I feel he's probably cleaning up the house from the dog droppings.
Oh,
That seems like something Joe could be doing.
too lazy to let him outside? Just here, go on the floor. I'll clean it up later.
No, clean up the
Does he
yard.
live out in the country?
He lives out in the country, yeah.
But the damn dog could run wild.
Yeah.
That damn dog.
I mean, a red-tailed hawk might get him, but or a coyote. But
I don't know. Archie's gotten pretty big.
Yeah.
He's a good sized
What's
snack
that?
here. Archie's gotten pretty big. He's a good sized snack.
oh, so he'd be all right.
Yeah, he'd be all right. He's got a fenced-in yard anyway. Well, mostly fenced in. I haven't fixed it for him yet.
You still haven't fixed the fence.
No, I've been busy.
Oh, yeah. You've been traveling the globe.
Traveling all over.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
well, Bobby,
we just
oh, go ahead.
go ahead.
No,
Well, Michael and I, my son, we just finished off the bobblehead tour. He's got a bobblehead from every major league park, and we finished off with Baltimore and D.C. So it was quite a trip.
Oh,
Nice.
cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Bobby, cheer those Railers on today. Get them that regional championship so they can come back to Lincoln and play sectionals here.
Yeah. Oh, they will. Wow, that'd be great.
That would be. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Well, thanks for putting up with me. You guys have a
well,
good day.
yeah, you as well. Thanks for calling, and let's go Railers.
Yes, sir.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
All right.
Bobby V heading over to the game to cheer on the Lincoln Railers for a regional championship, and hopefully they can get her done.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, big deal, regional championship. Hopefully they can get the win and bring it back to Lincoln.
How
Let's see what
fun
they
would
can
that
do
be?
here.
Yeah. So tough. It'd be a
Beautiful
tough.
field.
I don't know. I talked with Coach a little bit a couple weeks ago about who's in that that bracket, and it's I think Rochester, Glenwood, so it could be a tough section.
Oh, it's going to be tough no matter what.
Yeah.
But if you get by that, I mean,
Yeah,
who knows,
good times.
I mean, those are a couple of the big ones. You knock them out of the contest, and it opens up a lot of gates.
Yeah, it's all about matchups.
Right.
You gotta plan. Obviously, you want to throw your top dog because it's win or go home, and that's a tough situation to be in with your pitchers and limiting their pitch count, trying to set up the next game, but still trying to win the game you're playing. So
Yeah, I mean, they don't have unlimited arms
Right.
nowadays, so yeah.
I'll tell you what, Jake. Let's take a commercial break.
Well, tell me.
I'm going to tell you right now. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll come back. We're going to have Coach Gilbert and some of the ladies from the Lincoln Community High School girls softball team.
Nice.
So stay tuned. You're in the Cheap Seats, WLCN 96.3 FM.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 20.
This is Piper Whiteman from the 2024 Lady Railers State Champion Basketball Team, and you're listening to Cheap Seats on WLCN.
Jim's getting weird with his long song selections here, but, you know. Can you name that song?
Yes. Blame It on the Rain, Milli Vanilli.
All right. Wrong.
Close? Oh.
No. Welcome back to the Cheap Seats on WLCN 96.3 FM. We're broadcasting from Jake's Furnishings, and join us now is Coach Gilbert and the fine young ladies from the Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer Softball. Good morning.
Good morning.
Y'all raring to go. Looks like they just rolled out of bed. Probably could have slept in today. School's out, right?
Yep.
Yep, done last week. So, now they can start preparing for next year. We talked a bit before we went on air. No seniors in this group.
No seniors. I've got 9 sophomores that came out this year, 7 freshmen were here, and 4 juniors.
Wow.
So 20 girls.
So where do you go to for that leadership? Obviously you want some senior leadership on the team. You want the girls to step up and kind of control things. Where do you go to for that? Just obviously your juniors, or?
I go to my juniors, and I'm looking at my sophomores too, because essentially they are the bulk of the infield for sure. I've got some in the outfield, so they are leaders as well. There's no great seniority, I guess. I mean, we just kind of all play equally, and I look to each player at different times to lead the team at different, opportunities, whatever it is. So we had a good balance this year. I feel like people stepped up. We had freshmen step up, sophomore, all down the row.
Yeah, and you talk about you guys, you struggle with hitting this year. Well, being young, you're going to have that, and
for sure.
Now you can work on and off the off season and work on some things, and you're going to have your whole squad back. So that's got to be, a relief to you, knowing that the same group of girls will be around next year, and you know what you're getting.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I knew last year we lost, Taryn Stolzenberg, and she was a big part of our offense, and it was who's going to fill that void, and we had players step up, and they did do that. At the end of the day, we missed some opportunities Tuesday night, and I've been preaching it. Like we got to find ways to generate offense. We do, if it's short game, long ball, whatever it is. But in big moments, someone's got to produce. More than one person's got to produce, and we got to fill a lineup.
Right.
It has to be kind of a relief having a 3-year starter at catcher. That has to be one of your big leaders of the team. But
for sure.
I mean, for most schools, they don't get that. You don't have, as a junior and going into a senior year, have an opportunity to have a 4-year starter behind the plate. It's a pretty big deal for you guys.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Kelsey brings a lot of leadership. She's grown tremendously since her freshman year, which probably will go down as one of the worst years of her entire life. But yeah, no, she's steady Eddie back there. We rely on her, just her calmness at times, and just she has a feel for the game. So yeah, knowing that she's going to be back behind the plate for us next year is pretty awesome. And no, most teams don't have a 4-year starter behind the plate. So
and a big swing. She's got a big swing. Get that contact up again. You always hit better your senior year because the pressure's off, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, she'll have a big year next year, I have a feeling.
I hope so. Counting on it.
And how about your pitchers? Who do you got pitching this year?
This year we have Maddie Worth. She'll be a junior, which is bizarre to say. Reagan Coots threw it for us too, another junior. Nora is right behind me, junior as well.
Wow. So 3 seniors moving into the next year as well. So
well, they'll be juniors.
Or they'll be juniors.
They'll be juniors.
Oh.
Yeah, we're just literally
better.
our pitching staff is 3 sophomores.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Well,
yeah, that's going to be a big deal.
That's going to be.
Yeah.
Now, do any of you girls play summer ball?
Yeah.
Almost everybody here, huh? Well, almost everybody, yeah. Wow, that's a big deal too. Keeping these kids moving through the summer months and prepping them before the school year even starts, so you don't have to have a whole lot of contact with them, I guess, through the summer. That's nice.
Yeah.
Do you have any camps or anything coming up this year?
We do. We're hosting our annual softball camp. It's June 16th through the 19th at the high school from 8 to 10. So I'm looking forward to that. The girls are going to be there to help facilitate, monitor, and coach the youngers. So that's exciting. We run open practices Tuesday and Thursday mornings, June and July, for anybody that wants to work out. So we were out there. Well, actually, we lost Tuesday night, and we were back out there Wednesday morning at 10 a.m.
Okay.
So
very nice. I
got girls that are motivated, that want to play, that love the game, and we're building from that.
That's fun. Do you have any of the old players ever come back and help out a little bit, or no?
Mm-mm.
No? I was wondering if your little camp, if you had some of the old players come in. You said the dates on that. Have you gotten the dates to Lloyd yet, so he can get those posted for you and everything?
Nope, I haven't, but I can.
He'll definitely help you out.
Yeah,
with
for
that,
sure.
I'm sure. So
yeah, I appreciate that.
Love to help out as much as we can around here. So what's your big plans in the off season for these girls, and what do you think they're needing to do to?
We gotta be hitters. We face insane pitching on a nightly basis. Like, we face really good pitching. Someone's like, yeah, we run the gauntlet. Like, we do. We see D1, D2, JUCO. I mean, we have a tough schedule. I wouldn't want it any other way, and we got to figure out a way to beat an average, above average, to the elite pitchers.
Yeah, Central State's about as good as it gets.
For sure.
In Illinois, really.
Yeah, for sure. And then is it Mid-Illini with Metamora, East Peoria? Who else am I missing in there?
Washington.
Dunlap, Washington,
Yeah.
those are the premier teams in the state, and we're facing them just throughout the year, throughout the season, and, I want to win one.
Oh, yeah.
Or more, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, well, let's talk about the season, Coach. What was your overall record?
13-15.
13-15.
Yeah, which isn't obviously super shiny. We missed some opportunities to get some more victories, but it was a growing season. Like, from where we started to where we ended. Like, Tuesday night was insane. First of all, I've never seen so many people at the high school field, which was pretty exciting, and like, everyone was invested, and we put on a show. Like, we gave East Peoria everything we got. I've got a great group. They play with passion. They play for each other. They grind, and I'm looking forward to next year.
Absolutely. So who kind of stood out? I know we talked about your pitchers, but defensively, how'd you guys fare defensively? And
defensively, we made some adjustments along the way. I would say where we started to where we ended up looked a little different. I moved some girls to just along the way so we could compete against higher level teams. We played probably our best defensive ball the last 2 weeks of the season. Just thinking more, not making mental errors, not compounding them, and knowing that this is not the opportunity to throw this ball. Like, that's not necessary, where we were doing some loosey-goosey, I would say, a little more during mid-season.
Right. All right.
Yeah, sorry. Well, 13-15, that's never where you're going to want to be. But with, sophomore pitchers coming in, which, I mean, I remember when Chloe was playing, the transition from the sophomore year to junior year, and then junior year to senior year, it was really hard to comprehend how much different it was.
Well, we're facing women.
Yeah.
We're facing 18-year-olds who this is their job.
Yep.
And we are not there yet. Essentially, I think we're going to grow even more next year and the year after with a staff of 3 incoming juniors, I guess.
Yeah. That last team you played, Peoria, East Peoria, they have a few D1 or what is it, 4 girls going to play college ball?
Oh, for sure.
Maybe not D1.
Yeah.
Playing college ball.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say, almost every team you play, that's the thing. When you're talking about those higher level teams, they all got players that are going on the next level, and these girls are facing that at a much younger age, and you don't have any senior leadership to kind of help bridge that gap. So it's really actually 13-15 is a heck of a year. Really strong. Hopefully next year now you're looking at flipping that.
I'm looking for 20.
20.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
and we easily could have had 20 this year. We just, we do some ding-dong things along the way, and it's like
freshman, sophomore things.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I tell you what, let's take a commercial break. We come back and we'll talk to the ladies.
Sounds good.
All right. Don't go anywhere. We come back. We'll have more here on the Cheap Seats, WLCN 96.3 FM.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 20.
This is Tim Kirkchin from ESPN, and you're listening to Cheap Seats on 96.3 FM WLCN with Joe, Jake, and Shabadoo.
It's on WLC at 96.3 FM. And now we're going to talk to the fine young ladies of the Lincoln Lady Railers softball. And we're going to play a little game today. Whoever comes closest to identifying where Joe Ryan is today, you're going to win a pair of tickets to tonight's Action Park.
Now, by closest, you mean what's the most fun answer?
Yes.
Yes.
And all answers are accepted.
All answers are accepted.
And, you know, you guys ever been to Knights Action Park? Yeah?
Yeah.
You have? No.
No? Well,
First.
are you a fun hater?
No, I just never had the time to go.
Summertime's busy with softball, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no time for the Knights Action Park.
No time for that.
All right, let's start with you. Tell us your name.
All right, I'm Kelsey.
Okay.
And actually, our record is 15-18, not 13-15.
Oh.
Shame.
Coach was shaving there, wasn't she? Shaving a couple wins.
And I say Joe Ryan is at the high school helping with the dance team getting ready for their recital that takes place later on tonight.
Okay.
Probably wearing spandex.
Wearing the what'd you call it?
Leotard.
Leotard and the tutu. Okay.
He probably has a couple changes in there. He's got a couple changes.
Yeah, he's a diva. What position do you play?
I am a catcher.
You're a catcher, and then you're a junior.
I will be a senior next year.
Okay,
Yes.
You'll be a senior, and we talked a little bit, and you a 3-year starter at catcher.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about from freshman year to your junior year. How did you progress, and how did you get the feel of the game? Because coming in as a freshman catcher in varsity, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, well, freshman year I will say was not the best. I had what they call the yips, so my mental block was just there and I couldn't get rid of it. You know, I came back sophomore year, had a much better year behind the plate, and then this year I made some more improvements, and you know, going into next year I'm going to be a senior. I have to learn how to grow. I got to get quicker, and then my bat has got to step up way more than what it has done this year.
Well, sure, yeah. Any favorite game this year or a moment?
I'd say it's the East Peoria game. We played the best we've ever played. Everyone was backing each other up, whether if you didn't do what you wanted to behind the plate, hitting or whatever, everyone had your back, and then you made the plays on defense if you couldn't get it done on offense, and vice versa. I mean, everyone was cheering each other on. Everyone was ready to go, ready to fight, and ready to win that game, even though it didn't come out our way.
Right. You play any other sports?
Nope, just softball.
Just softball, year round. All right, perfect. Play this summer? You play on a team this summer?
Yep.
Okay.
Where do you play?
With Central Illinois Force 18U.
Okay.
A few of you guys have played for them over the years. Yeah.
You want to give a shout out to anybody?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to my family. My sister's probably watching at home. Yeah, and then
she's got a big day ahead of her too. So
yeah.
Big dance recital today.
All right.
And she when she takes the stage, she owns
the stage.
She's definitely something.
Definitely a crowd favorite. I'll say that.
Joe's probably your choreographer.
That is a solid possibility. Yeah.
He does like to dance. All right, let's pass it to the next young lady. Tell us your name and position.
I'm Addie, and I don't really have a position. I kind of just got thrown around the field throughout the season.
You're what they call utility man.
Yeah.
I was going to say, those are pretty important nowadays.
Just don't ask me to pitch. That wouldn't be pretty. I ended the season at third base, though.
Okay. That's the hot corner. You like third base?
I love it.
Yeah. It's a fun position.
Coach, what's the chances that next year you guys will have a blowout game? You're like, you know what? Let's get her in there to pitch.
No.
They were trying to convince me of that earlier.
No.
With a different player that she was going to pay. Yeah, it's not happening.
Do you have any guesses where Joe Ryan's at today?
I think he's in the closet trying to find Narnia.
He's been known for stuff like that for years.
He's always in the closet.
Been known for that, I don't know, 10, 12 years now.
Yeah.
It's a great answer.
Yeah, and we're just waiting to come out of the closet.
Yeah.
So.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How do you feel the season went, and where do you feel you're going to improve in the offseason?
I would say I need to improve offensively. I mean, I'm a decent hitter. You just gotta mentally, like Kelsey.
Or are you a slap hitter?
No. No.
You like to drive the ball, hit dangers?
Yeah, I like to.
That's what we all like to hear, dangers. You lefty or righty?
Righty.
All right. What's your favorite ballpark to play in?
Ooh.
Lincoln's pretty nice. I mean, I love grass outfields, and we have the turf infield, but what's your favorite?
East Peoria.
East Peoria.
Their complex was nice.
Yeah, I love their complex. It's been awesome.
All right. You want to give a shout out to anybody?
my mama, I guess.
That's a
big
good one.
She's the one who's done a lot.
I was going to say, any kids that have played travel softball, I mean, there's a lot of extra effort put in there by parents throughout the years, so that's a big deal.
For sure. All right, good job. We'll pass it down. She has the headset on, so tell us your name and position.
My name's Reagan. I pitch and first base when I'm not there.
Okay, and where is Joe Ryan at today?
Eating donuts at Mellow Cream.
That's a safe bet.
That's a pretty safe bet. He does love the donuts.
He does love the donuts.
Participating in eating the donuts.
Yeah. He'll only eat half of it.
Yeah, that's true.
And then take the other half of a different donut. So
yeah,
that's what he does.
Eats a full donut.
And what position you said you played? You were a pitcher and
first.
First, okay. What's your favorite position?
Pitching.
Pitching. How hard are you throwing?
Mid 50s, upper sometimes.
Okay.
Nice, consistent. And you're sophomore going into junior year.
Yes.
All right. What was your favorite ballpark?
Probably ours.
Yeah. Very nice.
Good answer.
You know, the school did it right, man. I feel like we have one of the better ones around. So I do love East Peoria, though, just from all the years.
And having turf infield just makes it so much better because in the past you have to worry about rainouts.
Oh,
and
for sure. Yeah, we play all the time.
Getting the field ready. And, you know, with this, it's just not that there's no getting the field ready, but it's easier. You know, you don't have to go out and...
We can practice when other teams can't. You know, they may have to be confined to indoors. We're outside. We've had a couple times, I'm not sure if it happened this year, I can't remember, but where the away team, you know, they got rained out, so they were coming to our place to play. They bring their umpires, and we were the guests on the scoreboard. But yeah, it's given us a lot of opportunities. Yeah.
All right, next. Tell us your name, position.
I'm Madison Worth, and I'm a pitcher in first base.
Okay, so you guys kind of rotate.
Mm-hmm.
She's a first, you're pitching, vice versa. Where's Joe Ryan today?
I don't know.
That's a really good answer.
Not the best answer, but it probably is the best answer.
Because we don't ever know either. We know about 9:02 when he walks in.
Oh, yeah.
So, all right.
Now, Matt, you've been playing for a while. This is a pretty special team. What do you expect in the offseason for you and the rest of the team?
I expect us to, like, I know we're all going to work hard and then, like, put a whole bunch of work into getting better for when we play again. And I know we're all going to focus on hitting because that's where we need to. Like,
that's where you want to be, yeah, absolutely. Now you're playing summer ball. Who are you playing for this summer?
Central Illinois Lady Force 16U.
Okay, you're playing. Okay. Are you on the same team then?
No.
No? You're a year older? Mm-hmm. Okay. Very nice. What was your favorite ballpark?
Probably ours.
Yeah. I think we should probably get a lot of that, but yeah, that's awesome. Favorite game this year or favorite moment?
Definitely the regional game against East Peoria.
Okay. What was the best moment of the year? Any big spots where you hit a home run or big strikeout or something?
I guess my biggest part for me was during the regional game. The first inning, I did a 1-2-3 inning.
Oh,
three
really?
pitches.
Three pitches?
Yeah,
oh, that's awesome.
Keep
Love
that pitch count down, yeah, for sure. You give a shout out to anybody?
My parents, I guess.
Yeah. It's always a good shout out. I'm sure they appreciate it.
And the brothers. No, I'm not shouting. Heck no.
All right, let's pass it down here. Tell us your name, position.
Hi, I'm Presley Sharon, and I can play pretty much anywhere in the infield.
Okay.
You're
Another utility?
Yeah, I'm a freshman, going to be a sophomore.
Wow.
And she plays a few other sports, like almost all of them.
That's good.
What other sports you play?
I dance.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then were you playing volleyball or were you?
I was managing volleyball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big part of the team then.
Yeah.
All right. What was your favorite part of the year?
I think just being my team's biggest cheerleader. I mean, it's really fun, like keeping them positive and make sure the energy's up throughout the whole year. And
now, are you guys one of those talking teams where, you know, when you're up to bat, you're chanting the whole time, doing all the cheers?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fun for your home crowd. Mm-hmm. The away crowd may drive me a little bit crazy, so that's good. What's your favorite ballpark?
Probably ours. It's really nice, and throughout the season, it's pretty much our home. We're there all the time, so.
Yeah, you got big summer plans or no?
Playing a lot of softball.
Playing a lot of softball. Who you used to play for?
The Central Illinois Riot.
Okay. So local team, right?
Yeah.
Still local?
Yep.
Yeah. Any shout outs to anybody this year?
Probably my grandma, because she's probably the only one listening to the radio right now.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Where is Joe Ryan?
Yeah, where is Joe Ryan?
I think he's probably sick because he ate way too many donuts.
Whoa.
That's a good one.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that may be exact, actually. Too close.
Well, we'll see. We got a few more ladies here.
Yeah.
So.
And we're not doing the closest. We're doing the best guess.
The best. Well,
so
maybe we'll do both.
Well, there you go. Jim's got plenty of tickets.
Got tickets.
How many tickets you got, Jim?
One.
Oh,
no.
That ain't right.
I have a few more.
All right, he's got a few more.
So we'll get the best and the closest.
Maybe the whole team deserves tickets if they all guess. So we'll have to come back to somebody that didn't guess, and she'll have to put a guess in.
All right, next. All right, tell us your name.
My name is Macy Escrow.
Okay, position?
Catch for JV and sometimes shortstop, but for varsity, I run for Kelsey a lot.
Okay.
Why does Kelsey need somebody to run for her?
It's a courtesy runner.
It's because she's a catcher.
You know, you got to get your gear on. They want to speed up the game.
I mean, it's
not that she's slow.
It's not because she's slow, no.
Is she slow?
And her on-base awareness is awesome.
She's so fast.
You almost hate to take her out for that courtesy run.
Yeah, it's painful. Yeah. It's like, oh, Macy,
This could hurt the team.
Macy's had her helmet on since the first inning. She's ready to go. Yeah.
Put me in, coach.
Great.
What's your favorite moment of the year and favorite game of the year?
Probably our regional game because we were really hyped, and yeah, it's just probably the best we've played all season.
All right, any stolen bases this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, quite a few?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we like to hear.
She did a great job.
Well, I mean, I think that kind of should go into your column as well. You should get at least a half of a stolen base if she's running for you, right? Any summer plans?
A lot of softball, basketball.
Who are you playing for in the summer?
Central Illinois Riot.
Okay, you're staying local too. Very nice. Very nice. And you are a freshman?
Freshman, yeah.
Okay. And are you friends with Sydney Johnston?
Yes.
You need to find new friends. Bad influence.
I think she might agree with you. Where do you think Joe Ryan is today?
Probably at home sleeping, because that's what I would be doing right now if I wasn't here. Sleeping.
So we got her out of bed.
Yeah.
Woke her up for this one.
Sorry. You can sleep in next Saturday.
Any shouts out to anybody?
Parents.
All right. Think they're listening? They'll be watching. They'll be watching on YouTube later, probably.
Yeah, probably making fun of me.
I'm Morgan Shealy. I'm an incoming senior. I'll be a senior next year, and I'm a center fielder, or wherever she decides to put me in the outfield.
Okay.
Yeah, so 3-year starter in the outfield?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've had quite a run as well. You were there at my daughter's senior year. What was your best experience this year?
Best experience?
Or best moment?
Best moment?
Yeah.
Just I think as a team, or best game experience, whatever. Probably our win against Rochester. That was a good conference win. It definitely pushed us. We were we can do this. We can do this as a team.
Yeah, Rochester's always, anytime you can beat them.
Yeah, they're super stacked this year too. That was a huge win for us. Yeah,
okay.
We came back and just grinded and went out. It was away. It was a great win.
Yeah, you can see what the future's kind of looking like when you get something like that. Get some good ideas. You got summer plans?
Yeah, I play for Midland Magic, 18U, so I'll travel this summer for softball, and then running to prepare for cross country in the fall.
Now, how far do you guys travel for Magic?
We're in Franklin, Tennessee, and then we go up to Salem, Wisconsin.
Okay.
Wow.
So not too far, but hey, you're not flying to Arizona or anything.
No.
Yeah, I heard that the other day, and as a parent, I was like, oh. What else we got here? Oh, where do you think Joe Ryan is?
He's probably just wandering around trying to find stuff to do.
He does wander.
Yeah.
He is a wanderer.
And he doesn't look for stuff to do. He looks for stuff to try to get out of doing.
Avoid doing, yes.
But, yeah, that's a good answer.
Any shout-outs to anybody?
Just my family and my friends. They're just so supportive this whole season they've been. So just them.
Your dad and mom used to show up to a lot of games.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they still do. So
yeah.
That's a big deal. Very nice.
All right, good job.
Okay, my name's Greg Gilbert, and I play second base. I'm going to be a junior next year.
Are you a slap hitter?
I do, yeah.
Like, did you have an option growing up of being anything else?
No.
As she's looking at her.
No. Way better hitter than her mom ever was.
Oh,
yeah. She's a hitter now.
I've improved a lot since last year as a freshman into this year. I've hit much better than I used to. So
are you one of those like hybrid slap hitters where you'll slap once in a while, but then you sit back and drive and just absolutely terrorize the first base?
Yeah,
she's a triple threat.
Oh, that's some scary stuff. Chloe played with a few of those, and I was always jealous. I was like, wow, these kids are amazing, you know. So, what was your big moment of the year?
A big moment? Probably I hit a home run off of the pitcher from Metamora off the first pitch.
Yeah.
Bottom of the first, so I was pretty hype about that first one of the season. So
everybody loves hitting dingers.
Yep.
I mean, it's just what everybody wants to do at some point, you know.
Yeah.
Very nice. Favorite game or?
Ooh, favorite game? The Rochester game or the East Peoria game?
Yeah, both of them seem like they should be high up on the list.
Yes.
There. That sounds pretty consistent around here. Where is your favorite stadium?
Okay.
Because you played at a lot of them.
Yeah. I love our field, but this year I think I liked the Glenwood field also. The dirt was really nice.
I tell you what, that school there, they take care of their facilities like no other. I mean, they have natural grass on the football field. They have the dirt in the infields there, and everything's always manicured really well. So I think that's why maybe they're so consistent with their teams too. So shout outs to anybody?
Shout out to my dad and my sisters.
There you go.
For sure.
Very nice. And where in the world is Joe Ryan?
We have a shared answer. So
we think Joe Ryan is getting English lessons from Miss Ryan.
Oh. He needs.
Yeah.
If you've listened to the radio show before, you would think yes, that is exactly where he should be. Very nice.
I'm Kate Farnham. I'm going to be a junior, and I play third base and a little bit of outfield.
Okay. Big shoes to fill for your parents to watch high school softball with your sister from a few years ago. How's the softball, how's your year been going?
It was all right. I think I started off kind of hot, but everyone has their slumps and stuff, so I'm not going to let it get to me, but, you know.
Oh, and big summer plans or?
Travel ball and probably just working with my sister. It's nice when she can, work with me. So.
Oh yeah. What team do you play for during summer?
Warrensburg Latham Fire.
Oh, okay. Don't hear that team very often. They're fairly new, right?
Yeah.
About 4 years.
Yeah.
3 years. Yeah. Okay. What was your favorite moment of the year?
My favorite moment was probably the normal community game, which I think last year we lost to them, right? Mm-hmm. And then this year we beat them. It was like bottom of the 7th, and I got on a base hit, and then Nora hit me in like from first. It was really good.
That's awesome.
It was awesome.
That's a good one. Yeah. Anytime you can beat normal, it's fun.
Yeah.
Like we didn't like them when we were there, so that's great.
Yeah.
Any shout outs to anybody?
My parents, they're really supportive, and then probably my sister.
Okay.
I always look up to her with softball and everything. So.
Yeah, where's she at today? Or where's she at? Not today, but is she still playing with Heartland? Or?
Yeah, she's looking to go to a 4-year.
Okay.
And she went to Heartland this spring and pitched.
Yeah, I've seen her play a couple games this year up at Heartland, so it looked like she was doing well. So fun to see a Lincoln person in a bigger uniform and just wondering how they're moving along. So very nice. Any shout outs to anybody?
My sister.
Oh, your sister,
yeah.
your brother. Sorry about that. Now, do you want to throw in an extra guess for where Joe Ryan's at?
I mean,
you guys grouped it, but you might have another one.
That was mine, so if Ray wants to give actual hers, she can. No, I'm just kidding. That was ours, but.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
I'm Emma Hutchison. I'm going to be a junior, and I play right field.
All right. What was your favorite moment of the year?
Favorite moment? Probably when I got that single hit in the last game on Tuesday against East Peoria. That was our only run that we scored from Kate's bunt.
Oh, wow. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
It was a huge deal.
Yeah. Holy cow. Favorite stadium?
Either ours or East Peoria's.
East Peoria seems to be up there with a couple great ones there, so that's cool.
Yeah.
What's summer plans?
Summer basketball.
All right. You play like what do they call those? AAU? I don't know what basketball is.
AAU.
Is that what it is?
They got a few of them.
I don't play AAU, but I play with this high school, like our summer league that we have. Yeah.
Pretty good time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anytime you can keep competing during the summertime, it's always great.
Sure. Yeah.
Any shout out to anybody?
My family.
All right. And do you have a guess where Joe Ryan might be?
Yeah,
today?
me and Nora have one shared. Okay, we think Joe Ryan just rolled out of bed and is sitting on the toilet playing Fortnite while eating Sun Chips.
Just got a visual.
So much.
Not a good one.
By far the best guess, and also worst.
And he does like Sun Chips.
And he loves Sun Chips. How did they know that?
I don't know, but his legs fall asleep. Sit on there too long.
It's the bad knees, and then he can't get up.
And then you wonder why. Yeah.
So he has to wait for Miss Ryan to come out and pull him up.
Yeah. And
wow.
Fortnite.
Such a graphic.
I'm sorry about that.
Boy, that was detailed too.
Very detailed. Like there's some good thought in there.
Yeah.
Great guess. Great guess.
I like it.
All right.
My name's Nora Block. I'm going to be a junior, and I'm a utility player.
Okay.
A lot like your dad. He's a utility player. Known for decades now. How was your season?
The start of my season was good. I was doing good hitting, but it did get cut short in our game against Pekin, where my kneecap dislocated. And I tore a ligament.
No excuse.
Rub some dirt on.
Rub some dirt on. Just hop up and hobble around. You'll be fine.
So that ended, was that early in the season?
I feel like it was like the middle of the season, like closer towards the end.
So that kind of did it for you. You're still kind of rehabilitating that.
Yeah, well, I have to have surgery this upcoming Wednesday.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Good luck with that.
Thank you.
These days with, doctors,
they'll make you stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you get all the rehab, and all of a sudden that leg will be twice as strong as the other.
Yeah. And what grade were you in?
I'm going to be a junior.
Okay. Yeah. So she got young, enough time to recuperate.
What's your position?
I'm a utility player. Just wherever.
Where's your favorite?
My favorite is probably pitching.
There you go. That's not a bad one to be right there. So you got you're the third pitcher. That's right. Big moment of the year besides the dislocated knee?
The best moment was probably when I hit the walk-off double to score Kate in our first game.
Oh, you get a walk-off. That's a big deal. So that's always fun.
They storm the field? Throw water on you?
We did.
Gatorade?
It's cool.
That's fun.
I kind of blacked out. I'm not gonna lie.
That just really happened?
Yeah, because it was the first game of the season. It was awesome. Yeah,
Good.
it was awesome.
Big comeback. Awesome. That's nice. Shout out to anybody?
Probably shout out to my parents and my siblings.
Do you
and Joe Ryan.
And Joe Ryan, who's enjoying his friendship still.
And playing Fortnite.
Yeah, he's never getting off that toilet today. No chance. Do you, where are we going after that?
I don't know. I'm still watching Joe Ryan play Fortnite on the toilet eating Sun Chips.
Great guess. So summer plans, you're going to be rehabbing for probably 4 weeks, maybe 6?
Well, they told me my recovery was 3 to 6 months.
3 to 6 months,
so
okay.
I'll be
so that pretty much cancels out.
Well, maybe she can hop on and play some Fortnite with Joe.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
In the bathtub.
Okay.
These kids go deep on things. Very nice. Coach, it's been a big year. A lot to look forward to in the next coming years, it looks like.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I was ready to go the next day.
Absolutely. Do you know what kind of freshmen you have coming in? Or?
Well, I know my daughter's coming into play, so I know one. Yeah. And then I'm hoping I get 4 to 5 more.
Okay.
So
that'd be another good class then.
Yeah, I hope so.
All right. Yeah. Big things coming down the pike there, Scotty.
Yeah, now, do you give these girls like an off-season regiment, what they need to work on? And obviously they're going to be playing softball with different clubs, but it's something that, you guys get together and, well, we need to work on this, work on that.
Yeah, we've discussed it along the way. I mean, you heard it. We all know we got to hit. We got to hit average pitching. We got to hit above average pitching. And we got to find a way to get that done and, get out there and work and grind and find people that surround yourselves with people that are going to challenge you and, get you out of your comfort zone and make some changes along the way. Because what we did wasn't good enough this year, and we got to find ways to do better.
Right, and being so young, they're going to mature, they're going to grow, get stronger.
For sure.
And, that's going to help as well. How do you develop a pitcher as far as technique and strength?
Oh, that is not my forte.
Not your forte.
No. We got the girl in town to do that. But they all, they go to their pitching instructors, and that's where they grow. That is, I'll be very honest, that is not where my wheels, not where I'm geared. I didn't grow up that way. I grew up under a pitching instructor who was my head coach, but I wasn't a pitcher. So she knows what she's doing. I trust their instructors. They work their butts off, these 3 girls do, to get better. And they're going weekly, if not, twice a week to learn, to get better. So they know what they need to do.
If it's the pitching instructor that I think I know, she's intense.
Oh, for sure. There's nobody better. She's played at the highest level.
Yeah.
So
very, very good. We're talking Amy Cross. Do all you guys use her? No?
2 of the 3.
2 of the 3?
Yeah.
Okay. She's pretty good. She's at least been pretty solid for a few years.
Yeah, I've known her since, we were teenagers, so we competed against each other. And,
you did?
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
Along the way, I think I got her one time. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, that's something to hang your hat on right there.
Oh, she's probably listening. Crap.
Let's try it again.
Yeah.
Her knees might not hold up as well as they used to. Oh, no. Pitching nowadays. Ooh.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Can you pitch?
I tried. I tried really hard, and my daughter usually laughed at me so hard that she couldn't swing the bat. So
that's a good technique.
Well, I feel like I got a couple past her.
Yeah.
Not many.
Well, thanks for coming in today. Sounds like you got a lot of work cut out for you, and then the girls are motivated and all coming back and determined. That's a big key. Hopefully, they have a good off season, continue what they're doing, and you get them on the run next year. And
I hope we're on a different side having this conversation.
Absolutely, for sure. But
do we have Jimmy, how many winners do we have in this contest?
They're all winners.
Yeah. Look at that. You're all getting Knights action passes. So
that's awesome.
That'll be fun.
So that would be a little team bonding moment there, and
say hi to Jason Washam while you're there.
Yeah, in a Speedo.
Always there.
Yeah.
Always.
Well, that's going to do it for us today. Thanks for coming in. Good luck in the future. Keep working on, your softball techniques, and let's hit the ball next year.
Yeah, 22 wins. That's where we're setting the mark.
22.
Oh, I'll take 25. I'm going to go.
25.
Yeah, 25.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's where the bar is, girls. So we'll see you next year and report on that big season.
Sounds good.
All right, that's going to do it for us today on the Cheap Seats. We'll talk to you next week.
Good day.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. The preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.